Hey orchid lovers! When you bring home a new orchid, the first thing you should do is change its potting medium. The old medium might be too compacted, holding too much moisture, or even hiding pests and fungi. Today, I'll show you the best way to repot your new orchid using fresh, well-draining materials like bark and moss. Let's give your orchid a healthy, happy start in its new home. We need to remove the old roots and potting medium to keep the orchid healthy. Old roots, especially the rotten or dried out ones, can't absorb water and nutrients properly. If we leave them, they might spread disease and slow down new growth. As for the old potting mix, it breaks down over time, becoming too compact and holding too much moisture, which can lead to root rot. It might even contain hidden pests or fungi. By removing the old roots and medium, we're giving the orchid a fresh, clean start, allowing new roots to grow strong and healthy. This simple step makes a huge difference in helping your orchid thrive. Where in the world are you tuning in from? Drop your city or country in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Got any orchid troubles? Whether it's struggling roots, yellowing leaves, or anything else, let me know. I'm here to help, and together, we can keep our orchids thriving. Let's learn, grow, and share this orchid journey. Don't forget to rinse your orchid well with clean water. This helps wash away any dirt, bacteria, or old potting mix stuck to the roots. Be gentle, give it a nice refresh, and let it breathe before we move on to the next step. A little care goes a long way in helping your orchid thrive. Rotten roots are like dead weight for your orchid. They can't absorb water or nutrients anymore, and worse, they can start spreading bacteria and fungus to the healthy roots. By trimming off the mushy, blackened, or dried out roots, we're giving the plant a fresh start. This way, the orchid can focus all its energy on growing new, strong roots instead of struggling with damaged ones. A little pruning now means a healthier, happier orchid in the long run. No worries if you're having trouble with the language. Our videos come with subtitles in over 100 languages, including English, French, German, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and more. Here's how to turn them on. 1. Tap the settings icon on the video. 2. Select subtitles, CC. 3. Choose your language from the list. 4. If it's not available, select Auto Translate and pick your preferred language. In just a few clicks, you can enjoy the video in a language that's comfortable for you. Hope you have a great time watching. Prepare 1 banana. Sliced it out. Bananas are great for orchids. They're rich in potassium and phosphorus, which help boost root growth, strengthen the plant, and promote beautiful blooms. You can use banana-soaked water or blend and dilute it to feed your orchid naturally. It's an easy way to give your plant a nutrient boost. Three cloves of garlic. Bananas combined with garlic? Yep, it's a powerful duo. Garlic is a natural protector for orchids. It has antibacterial and antifungal properties, helping prevent root rot, pests, and diseases. It also strengthens the plant's immunity, making it more resilient. When combined with bananas, you get both nutrition and protection, a perfect mix for healthy, thriving orchids. Pour it all into the blender. Pour 500 milliliters of hot water. We're going to use a blender to mix the banana and garlic. This will create a nutrient-rich and protective solution for our orchids. Filter the solution through rails. We can use the leftover pulp as fertilizer for other plants. After straining the banana and garlic mixture, don't throw away the pulp. It's packed with nutrients. Just mix it into the soil or compost to give your other plants a natural boost. Nothing goes to waste, and everything helps our garden grow. Let's strain it really well. The smoother the liquid, the easier it is for our orchids to absorb the nutrients without clogging up the roots. Take your time, filter out all the solid bits, and make sure we're left with a clean, nutrient-rich solution. This way, our orchids get the best care possible. Let's let it sit for a day. Giving the mixture time to rest helps all the nutrients blend together, making it even more beneficial for our orchids. Just leave it in a cool place, and by tomorrow, it'll be ready to work its magic. Let's pour a small cup of this solution aside for another use. After letting the mixture sit for a day, it's time to add a spoonful of cinnamon and mix it well. Cinnamon is an amazing natural protector for orchids. It has antifungal and antibacterial properties, which help prevent infections, root rot, and even pests. Let's give it a good stir. Mixing it well ensures that all the nutrients and beneficial properties from the banana, garlic, and cinnamon are evenly distributed. Now, let's soak a cotton ball in the solution and gently wipe the orchid. This helps remove dust, bacteria, and any hidden pests while allowing the plant to absorb all the natural goodness from our special mix. Be gentle, especially with the leaves and stems, and make sure to clean both sides for the best results. Your orchid will feel refreshed and ready to thrive. Here's a fun fact about orchids in the US. Did you know that Florida is home to the rare ghost orchid? This mysterious orchid has no leaves and seems to float in the air when it blooms. It's super hard to find in the wild and only grows in very specific swampy areas. Definitely a magical plant. We should wipe gently. Orchids have delicate leaves and stems, so be careful not to press too hard. A light, gentle wipe will remove dust and bacteria without damaging the plant. Treat your orchid like a little treasure, and it will reward you with healthy growth and beautiful blooms. Soak it for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of soaking, let's take the orchid out and let it dry. For 20 minutes, let's use a soft cotton cloth to gently wipe the orchid dry. This step is important because too much moisture left on the leaves or stems can lead to rot or fungal issues. By drying it off carefully, we're keeping the plant clean and fresh while preventing any excess water from sitting on the surface. Orchids love humidity, but they don't like being too wet for too long. so a quick dry helps keep them happy and healthy. It's time to plant our orchid. Now that it's clean and dry, we're ready to give it a fresh new home. We'll be using pine bark as the main potting medium. Orchids love pine bark because it provides great airflow, drains well, and prevents root rot. It helps mimic their natural environment, allowing the roots to breathe and grow strong. We'll also add a bit of moss. While pine bark provides great airflow, moss helps retain just the right amount of moisture to keep the roots from drying out too quickly. Gently tuck some moss around the roots, especially near the top, to create a balanced environment. This way, your orchid gets both good drainage and steady hydration, the perfect combo for happy, healthy growth. After 4 weeks, your orchid has started to show wonderful signs of growth. The leaves are looking healthier and more vibrant. Any wrinkling or dullness from before has faded, replaced by a glossy, deep green shine. Some new leaves may be sprouting, unfolding gently, showing that the plant is thriving in its new environment. The once trimmed roots have grown longer and stronger, stretching out in all directions. Fresh, green root tips are emerging, covered in a velvety silver layer that glistens when misted. Some roots have even started clinging to the bark, showing that the orchid is settling in well. With the right care, your orchid is well on its way to stronger roots, lush leaves, and eventually, beautiful blooms. Keep up the good work. If you enjoyed this and found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new orchid care tip. Let's keep growing and learning together. See you in the next video.